Well, hello, YouTubians. Welcome back to the Barbecue Trucker here. This is going to be the second edition of Kiss My Ass News. I'm not going to use notes. Y'all know I hate taking notes. But anyway, we're going to get to some news from the last week, a little bit of weather, a little bit of sports, not much on sports, and all that's coming up next on the Barbecue Trucker. But once again, hello, YouTubians all across the world with all my many thousands of subscribers. Anyway, to all my biker friends, kiss my ass. That's a hello. If anyone doesn't understand the biker, you see bikers doing this to other bikers, that's telling hello, okay? It doesn't mean the usual. It means hello. In some cases, it may mean usual. But anyway, we won't go there. Anyway, we got a lot to talk about. Not a lot to talk about, not really. It's the same old crap, really. First of all, here in Central Texas, clean area, Fort Hood, here's how much rain we got out of both of those so-called, well, one was just a tropical storm, the other was a hurricane. Here's how much rain we got out of it. 0. We got nothing. No rain. We need some rain really bad here in Central Texas. Now, Laura, she was kind of a bitch. One of the strongest storms to ever hit the United States. Just 7 miles an hour on the wind speed under a Category 5. She was a Category 4. Did massive destruction. I'm kind of glad, I guess, that she didn't come across us. One of them, I can't remember because they intersected a couple of times, the two that they had, and I can't even remember the name of the other one because he just fizzled out and didn't do nothing really. Not here. But one of them was supposed to come right across us at one of the pass. I'm kind of glad in a way that Laura didn't come across us because she'd have still been a Category 1, if not 2 hurricane when she got here. But then again, beggars can't be choosy. I know. I want rain. I just want them to skirt around and we get some rain out of it because we really need some rain. But anyway, so let's go to some of the national stuff. Now, we had another guy shot, black guy shot by a white cop. Go pull the statistics up and you're going to see that actually more white guys are killed by cops. Or as many as it's not that big of a deficit. And please don't start calling me a racist because I'm far from a racist. If you want to call me a racist, you can seriously kiss my ass. But I just don't understand this Black Lives Matter. All lives matter. All lives matter. Not just black, not just white, not just... And they're talking about... One of them said on the other day that the racism against blacks is worse now than in the 40s and 50s. Bullshit! I'm sorry, but that is way wrong. You don't see blacks having to ride on the back of a bus. You don't see signs on buildings that say no blacks allowed. I don't understand. What more do you want? I mean, I understand there needs to be reform in the police. That goes with training. Training, which requires more money, yet y'all want to defund the police departments. Which brings me to another one. This is from a week or two ago, but something about Austin. The city of Austin is going to cut over $100 million out of the police budget. And the governor told him if they did, he would cut $300 million of the state aid to them. So, way to go, Governor Abbott. We cannot defund the police. Anyone who has a little bit of a brain knows we cannot defund the police. We just can't. I mean, look what happened in countries like, let's say, Mexico. Now, they have police, but oh, come on, man. You can buy one of them cops off with Coca-Cola. So who actually runs the country? The cartels, the bad guys. Come on, y'all, kiss my ass. You can't defund the police. We spend more money on educating them and training them. But I'm sorry, I don't see the big racism coming from the white people. I'm sorry, more of it's coming from the black people than anything. I'm sorry, but that's just the way I see it. You can beat me up if you want to. I'm just calling it the way I see it. And this protesting this, okay, like I say, we had another black guy shot. Okay. Oh, boy, I don't know what to think about that. He was reaching in his car for a weapon. He admitted he had a knife on the floor. He was reaching in the car for a weapon. Now, there was 3 cops. One was a new one was a female. But I think they could have handled it better, not shooting him 7 times, of course. They said that he'd been tased twice and it didn't affect him, probably high on meth or something. I don't know. And the only reason I say that is because I have been tased before in training. I didn't do anything bad. I don't have to worry about getting shot by a cop because I don't break the law. But anyone has to be on some kind of something to survive being tased. I'm telling you that right now. It freaking hurts and it incapacitates you if you're on normal air, But, okay. Sorry, I'm smoking. That's what a bad habit I got. I'm going to work on quitting after my oncology appointment. I've got an oncology appointment next Thursday, so most likely on the next edition of news, I'll give an update on that. Very nervous about it. But I mean, if I got something terminal, why do I need to quit smoking? I'll just enjoy myself until I die. And Starbucks. I ran out of HEB's Texas Pecan, so I'm drinking Starbucks, and it's pretty good. And if y'all don't like it, you can kiss my ass. Okay, let's get back to that. They shouldn't have shot him. I think they could have physically controlled him. Of course, they'd have got in trouble for beating him up. But the way now he's in the hospital, and they had him handcuffed to his bed. Anyone who knows me knows that I was a correctional officer for 6 years at the Texas Department of Corrections, worked on death row, worked at Cofield Unit, which is one of the most. You don't go to Cofield for singing too loud in church. I'm telling you that right now. The only way you get in Cofield is because you've hurt or killed other inmates at the unit you're at, or officers, or if your crime is just so heinous you deserve to be in that. Hang on just a second. I'm going to tell you something. If anyone knows how to get rid of gnats or fruit flies or whatever they are, please let us know. We have sprayed and sprayed and sprayed, and them suckers are just horrible. Anyway, so if y'all see me doing that, I'm not going crazy. It's freaking gnats. I don't know where the hell they're coming from. Anyway, that could have been handled differently. I think they could have restrained him without shooting him. But, I mean, he was reaching in his car for a weapon. They don't want to seem to highlight on that. They just want to seem to highlight that he was shot. Should he have been shot 7 times? No. Probably shouldn't have been shot once. But if you're in that situation and he's obviously fighting you, he's obviously reaching in the car for something, I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know. But anyway, form your own opinions on that. And by the way, if you like this video, please hit the like button. Subscribe if you haven't. Hit the little dingy bell. You'll get a notification every time I upload a video. I'm jumping all around here. Haven't been able to play golf. Haven't really been feeling that great. We got to find out what's wrong with this weakness I'm having, and we're gonna. It actually could be. I'm been borderline diabetic for a long time. My twin sister is a full-blown diabetic. They are scheduled a test. I'm going to go in and give another blood test so that we can check and see if I'm diabetic. And if everything goes okay with the oncologist and everything, I guess the next thing we're going to have to check anyway is my heart. Make sure it's pumping the way it's supposed to and all that. So we're going to get all that taken care of. And, yeah, okay, I know. I just heard someone say kiss my ass to me, so kiss my ass back. Okay. Oh, man, we had another incident of a man that was attempting to walk around the world. He drowned, too. Sorry. Walking around the world is not going to work. Okay. Let's get back to some serious stuff. Okay. 17-year-old kid shoots 2 people and kills them. Shoots 3, but he kills 2. Number one, should a 17-year-old have an AR-15 at a protest? No. He was from another state. Don't know what he was doing there with it. But, and here's where y'all are going to probably disagree with me on this or whatnot. He was running from a group that was chasing him. And one of them apparently threw a skateboard, which made him fall. And they were converging on him to, I guess, beat him up. Who knows? That's what I would figure they were wanting to do. Well, he turned around and shot him. I'm sorry. I am sorry. That is freaking self-defense. Now, should he have had the gun there? No. But they were fixing to attack him, and he shot him. If that's not self-defense, what in the hell is it? He's going to have to be in trouble. He's going to he's charged with homicide, and I think his lawyers are going to have a very good case. They've already said they're going to, plead self-defense. Okay. It was self-defense. Should he have been there with a rifle? No. He should not have. Okay, let's get to Elder Fernandez. They found him. Unfortunately, he was dead. And here's the one thing that gets me, and I guess they're just waiting for the official reports because they will not mention the word suicide. I don't know why, but here's the facts. They found him hanging from a tree, and they expect no foul play. Okay, if you die with no foul play, that's normally one of three things. Either natural causes, accident, such as a car accident, shooting accident, or whatever, or suicide. Well, natural causes, probably not. He was a young man, good shape, sergeant in the military. Thank you for your service. And I've prayed for him and his family, and we all need to, or for his family. We can't pray for him anymore. But you don't accidentally hang yourself, or you don't accidentally get hung. So they have proved through forensics that it was his body. Now they're just waiting for the causes. I guess he had a lot of problems. He'd been in the hospital for several weeks before, a few days before it happened. It's just sad. I really feel for his family. And there was some kind of sexual abuse report. He said a superior grabbed his butt. Fort Hood did a thorough investigation, including polygraph tests. I guess they allow those in the military. I don't know. It's not admissible evidence in in a civil court of law. Maybe in military, I don't know. But anyway, they said that the person that was accused did pass his polygraph test, and that there was no other witnesses as stated by the victim. So they've said they don't think it happened. So I can't tell you if it did or it didn't. I can tell you this: if a supervisor, and I'm saying male, not because I say male because I will not hit a female, but if a male supervisor grabbed my butt, everybody's going to know about it because I'm probably going to turn around and punch him in the nose. He grabbed me first. If that's sexual assault, then I've got the right to defend myself and turn around and beat the snot out of him. Okay. And if y'all don't like that, you can kiss my ass. So anyway, I do feel for the family. I do. I feel for them and all. We got to figure out what's going on over here on Fort Hood. I don't know if it's the military's fault. I don't know what's going on. There's a buttload of people there. Stuff's going to happen, but golly, we've had like 3 or 4 dead in the last 4 or 5 months, and it's sad. They need to get on that and figure something out on that. They've been out in the field. I've been hearing them. They've been rattling the windows a little bit. When they fire them big guns, they rattle the windows here because we're not 4 or 5 miles away from, I think, the closest range. Is as the crow flies. But anyway, okay. Let me stop for just a second because I need to think. Okay. High school football, most of you won't care about because you're not from around this area. But I do, so I'm going to mention just a little bit. game I cared about the most, my Hamilton Bulldogs, they played a very good high-ranked team. They got beat like 35-0 or 33-0. But anyway, y'all stay in there and fight. Hamilton Bulldogs. That their colors back there on that mum, red and black. They say it's red and white, but it's red and black because red and black looks better together. Anyway, another one of my favorite teams, Holland Hornets. They went up against, I think they're ranked 22nd in the state. They went up against a team that was ranked 11th or maybe even 7th. They were ranked way higher than them, and Holland beat them. Beat them pretty handedly. So, way to go, Holland Hornets. My nephew Jacob starts for them. I believe he's still playing center. Way to go. Good blocking. You did your job. Y'all won. Regroup, come back, and get ready for your next opponent and kick their ass. Okay. I don't know what to say about this protesting about the black guy that was killed up there in Wisconsin, I believe. But yeah, I'm just going to say it. NBA players, if I'd have been the commissioner, I would have ended your season right there. You refused to play. Using our sports and our country, defaming the flag by kneeling during the national anthem and all that. That is just not the right way to protest. I'm not saying you shouldn't protest or anything like that. I'm thinking you should, as long as it's peaceful. These violent protests that are destroying property and looting and all that, just your thugs out there trying to better themselves financially by stealing and looting and all. That shows the wrong message. Protest peacefully. Okay, Trump took his inaugural speech, or did his inaugural speech, not inaugural, but his acceptance speech, because he accepted the nomination of his party for president. I've got it recorded. I haven't watched it. Probably won't, because we all know what they're going to say. They're going to say how much the Republicans are doing better than the Democrats. Then the Democrats are going to fire back and say that the Republicans are doing worse and all. That's back and back. Everybody knows what they're going to say. So, yeah, you're going to kiss my ass. I don't know. I can tell you this. The liberal Democrat bias news had Trump's little get-together as a massive COVID spreader, but didn't use those words when they had that march on Washington with tens, if not hundreds of times more people there all together. A lot of them wearing masks. Not all of them. They didn't mention that being a spreader event. Of course not. Of course not. Trump's get-together is a COVID spreader event, but groups getting together to march on Washington is not a COVID spreader event. Kiss my ass. Come on. Man, you really think that the people are that stupid? Man, y'all got to get off this bias crap. Whether it's Republican or Democrat, man, you need to report the news as it is, like I do. Oh, man, I'm telling you. Just don't know who to vote for. Don't. I'm liking a lot of the stuff I'm hearing out of Biden according to the COVID. Of course, that's all talk. He's not in power. I do not like the way Trump's handled the COVID. Which brings me to the CDC. Y'all just screwed up and dropped the ball by saying that people who have it and they're not showing any symptoms don't need to be retested. Well, if they can infect somebody else, then they need to frickin' be tested. Kiss my ass. Come on. Come on. You people are supposed to be smarter than me. But you're not. You're not. You're not acting like it anyway. My God, that was just stupid. But anyway, we've gone long enough on this. I can't really think of any other news. I guess I should have taken notes. Those are the main big stuff going on in the world. I'm telling you, all lives matter, not just black lives. And to me, it's making y'all look racist. when I say all lives matter, people label me as a racist. Kiss my ass, and I'm not joking. I am not a racist. I believe in equality for everybody. For everybody. Not just for the black people. Not just for the Mexican people. Not just for the minorities. I believe in equality for everybody. And here's just kind of an advice, a tip for you. If you don't want to get shot by a cop, quit breaking the frickin' law. Jesus, gosh darn Christ. Come on. Come on, people. Let's quit breaking the law. I mean, people are going to break the law. They need to be put in jail. They don't need to be killed for it. Reform needs to happen so that anyone, white, black, brown, polka dotted, yellow, red, purple, whatever race you are, you should be treated equally by the police. And they need to learn more control, and there needs to be a lot more money infused into training part of to train these people right. I do want to send a shout out to all the police officers out there. Thank you for doing what you're doing. This has got to be the hardest times to be a police officer. Thank you for doing what you're doing. Give a shout out to all the healthcare workers, nurses, doctors, aides, all that. Thank y'all for being there for us in this horrible pandemic and trying times we're living in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. To our military, thank y'all. Thank y'all for out there protecting us, because if y'all didn't do what you do, we wouldn't be able to do what we do. Y'all see the damn gnat flying by? I seen it. Man, alive, that's driving me. Anyway, that's driving me crazy. But listen, I hope everybody has a good and safe week. If you believe in God and all, you might do a little praying for me. I hope that my oncology results come out good. I will say this. I did get my results online from the regular doctor through the blood work. And even though I've only got one adrenaline gland, they say my adrenaline's function all right. My white blood cells and red blood cells are perfect. My good cholesterol is low, but my bad cholesterol is low. But they even out each other, so the doctor said he's not worried about that. Could have a little problem with the blood sugar and diabetes. And I am in the very, very early stages of kidney failure, which is kind of scary because I only have one kidney. But they said nothing was needed. They just want to monitor it in case they need to put me on some kind of medicine to help that out. I got to start drinking a lot more water. And I will after I go to my oncology. I mean, if I go to the oncologist and I've got something terminal, I'm going to continue to smoke and drink my Starbucks and my tea, because what will it matter then? But if I don't have anything terminal, I'm going to start making some changes. Exercising. I'm going to get a harness for one of my doggies so I can walk her all the time, and try to get back to playing golf. I love playing golf. I suck at it, but I love playing it. So let's just hope we can get this weakness thing figured out. And if you feel inclined to, I'd sure like a little bit of prayers. And if you got anything you'd like me to pray for, I'd be glad to do it. Just let me know. Once again, if you don't like this, you can click the down button, but please give me a comment as to why you did. If not, I'm not going to even pay attention to it, because it's just, like I say, one of those idiot trolls that just goes around clicking down like buttons on everywhere, getting their jollies, and they probably didn't even watch the video. Anyway, we're going to end this edition of Kiss My Ass News and Commentary, and I hope y'all have a great week. Stay safe, love each other, be smart, wear your mask, social distance, please. Let's get this pandemic. I'm not even going over the numbers because they're about the same as last week, and they're just not going the way we need them to go. I mean, they need to start dropping rapidly. Start opening schools right now for in person is stupid. I'm sorry, but I do know that the kids and believe that the kids should be in class, but we got to get a vaccine and get this thing under control, and then we can bring them all back into class. But they're doing it anyway, and of course, thousands and thousands and thousands are now quarantined because of it. Kiss my ass. Okay. Y'all have a great week. Thank you for watching. this edition of Kiss My Ass News and Commentary. And like I say, God bless America. God bless y'all. Thank you to your military, your police, your healthcare providers. Can't thank you enough. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And until next time, I want all y'all to kiss my ass.